Now listen, Nicki Minaj is out there giving us a little snippet, basically previewing her video to her song Red Ruby the Sleeze, and I have to say I really loved to see that snippet. Meanwhile, she's out there going off on Twitter, and honestly speaking, some of the tweets really do make a lot of sense, if not all of them. Okay, hello tea lovers and welcome to the tea plug. Now first of all, I am going to be talking about Red Ruby the Sleeze, the teaser, the video that we actually saw. Now I have to say that a lot of people always say that, oh, Nicki Minaj doesn't look that pretty, oh my god, she's photoshopping her photos. But if you watched that video, that snippet of the video, you will agree with me that she looks absolutely amazing. She looks gorgeous. Okay, no matter what you say about Nicki Minaj, you don't like her, you don't like the way she carries herself, you don't like her music, but one thing that you can never take away from that woman is how gorgeous and beautiful she is. Okay, and honestly speaking, I cannot wait to see that video because I could see that there were a lot of different scenes, and I just hope that we are going to enjoy the full video. Now moving on to the hottest thing right now on the internet, it is the tweets that Nicki Minaj had for people yesterday. So basically what happened, Nicki Minaj took to her Twitter. So what had actually happened is somebody tweeted and said Queen Radio Volume 1 has now spent 25 weeks on Billboard 200. It is the longest running female rap project released in 2022, despite it being basically, sort of like a project that was redone again. Okay, and so she responded to that and said, Photoshop them bars, okay? Photoshop themselves, basically meaning that there are things that you basically cannot Photoshop, things like cells, because people are always Photoshopping everything. Do you get what I'm saying? And she also went ahead to say, 2023, not the year to play with Onika, Tanya Maraj, Petty, Red Ruby, the MF Sleaze, Chan Lee, Nicki Minaj, Nicki the Ninja, Nicki the Harajuku Babi, all those names that she calls herself. And she went further to say, leave us alone, you see suckers. Barbz, come in the house, love you. And that was not the end of it, you guys. She also went further to say, yeah, I'm just playing. Don't the bad guy make this ish fun, okay? And then she also went ahead to say that, well, the queen can live for months, and soon as she pops back, guess what happens? And this particular one, I want to agree with it. Nicki Minaj has been in hiatus for a very, very long time, and people were out there minding their business. No one was really releasing any new music. People were selling chicken. People were I do not mean to be shady, but people were selling chicken when Nicki Minaj was on hiatus. No one was talking about music like that. And all of a sudden, Nicki Minaj comes back with a new song. And guess what? Every female rapper wants to drop a song. And honestly speaking, I don't care if you call this lady delusional, but honestly, there's something that is actually going on. Because even Cardi B said that, no, you know what, I can't wait for you to enjoy this new music. And I'm just like, okay, we see what's happening. Okay, the moment Nicki drops a video, all of a sudden everyone wants to be a part of this same. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't care if you don't like Nicki Minaj, but you cannot deny the fact that these girls really sometimes be on some shady business, if you ask me. Okay, and then she also went ahead to say that and then somebody said that, well, YouTube is going to be fire, tomorrow, because people are going to be talking about this. And then Nicki Minaj said, not knowing that's exactly what the F I want them to do, bitch. And then she said, tails get to tails get to wiggle, P's get to jumping, and B's get to leaking. And honestly speaking, I found these tweets hilarious. I'm just gonna say that I found it hilarious. Now, what I'm not sure of is whether really this was Nicki Minaj or something shady actually happened, okay? But you know what? We will find out tomorrow what exactly is going on. We will hear if there are any follow-up tweets. Now I'm confused whether she was hacked, whether this is actually real. I absolutely do not know, you guys, but I'm sure that by tomorrow we will know. And also, I cannot wait for Red Ruby the Sleaze, the video, to actually come out. Now you guys do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about this entire situation. Do you think that Nicki Minaj has got some points in these tweets that she's actually letting out? Because I did see a lot of people complaining in the comment sections saying that, oh well, Nicki Minaj should know that no one is obsessed with her. Like, yeah, literally a lot of these female rappers are obsessed with this girl. Like it or not, deny it or not, you do know that sometimes they act weird. The hiatus situation, you guys, she was on hiatus. Nobody cared about music, like I said. But the moment she comes back with new music, now all of a sudden people want to drop new music. Make it make sense. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know, you guys, but then again, I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. I love Nicki Minaj, and so maybe I'm biased. I don't know. Do hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about this entire situation. Okay. Now, moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, Ciara seems to clap back at fans who were accusing her of dressing inappropriately at the Oscars. Okay, you guys, people had a mouthful to say about Ciara's dressing. Given that she occasionally does talk about, Christianity and the prayer and things like that. So I do get that people hold her to a certain standard. So when she showed up like that, of course, people had a lot to say. Okay, people were like, oh, that's so inappropriate and things like that. But Ciara seems to not be holding back, and she's not letting up, because she said, well, you know what, this is a selective outrage. You get what I'm saying? Because there are a lot of people who could get away with things like that, but people are out here calling Ciara out for, basically dressing the way that she decided to dress. I know a lot of celebrities who can literally get away with that. But then again, I feel like to a certain extent, it's all about how you portray yourself to the world. Because I feel like the reason why people end up holding her to a certain standard is because of maybe the way she portrays herself to the world. Because in one breath, she does sound like that, that deep Christian, that like she's deep into Christianity, and the next thing you're coming out dressed like that. So I mean, I could understand where people are coming from, but then again, I also do understand where Ciara is coming from, because at the end of the day, her body, her choice, okay, her dressing, her choice, and she didn't tell anyone to idolize her as a Christian. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So I do also understand her frustration, okay? So you guys do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that, okay? Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post, because I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Now, 2 hours from now, be expecting another video, because it's definitely coming. We need to follow up and find out what was going on with Miss Betty, and I also have some tea on Cardi B, beer, and Ice Spice. Okay, now do not forget to subscribe. You are literally not going to lose anything. I love you, and until my next one, see you.